4. I'm going to talk about their frustration. I'm going to say, man, why haven't you done that yet? What's in the way? What's preventing? Man, that sounds awesome. Though. What's in the way? What's holding you back? What's slowing you down? What's interrupting your progress? It's always going to be one of three things. They don't have the time, energy, or know-how. I didn't put money in there because people will find the money. When it's important to them, they'll find the money. So look, I've had people rewrite the budget. Say, hey, resets in June, adding this to the budget. Call us June 2nd. Okay, great. So I want to know what's in the way. So the farther from their situation to their destination, the more they'll pay you. Stay with me. And the deeper their frustration, the faster they'll pay you. That is, listen, the pain is still important, but it's not the point. It's the promise. That's what they're paying for. If we're all in the same, dealing with the same issues, that's not going to help anybody. Because, hey, I used to deal with those issues. Here's how I got out of it. Can I share that with you? You're going to say, yeah, I want to hear that. Find out what's going on. Do not skip this step. Otherwise, a lot of people start educating here. This is where introverts win. They start talking here. They say, oh, I know just what to do. We still have questions to ask. You want to figure out what they've tried already. Write that one down. What have you tried already? So now, what did I say about turning conversations into clients? It's all based on the questions that you ask. At this point, we shouldn't have been doing any talking. At this point, it is listening. That's the foundation of all of this. So now you just have a clear picture of who they are, where they want to go, and why they haven't gotten there. Now you have a clear context. Now you understand who they are, what they want, and why they want it. Now you can transition to you talking. This is where we get to number 5, the solution, the least important part. Because it's not about what you can do till you understand what they need and want and their priorities are. Otherwise, you're just talking to yourself. So I'm going to ask a very simple question. I'm going to do a quick summary. Hey, you told me you set up this conversation for this reason. You're currently in this predicament. You want to get this promise. You're having this problem. Did I miss anything? Is that accurate? What else would you add? I said, well, you got it. I said, well, listen, Bruce, I've been a coach and speaker for a long time, and I remember I've talked to some really great opportunities and dream clients, and I thought the conversation went really well, but it really went nowhere. Has that happened to you? Yeah. Um, would you like to know what I did to turn more of those conversations into clients? May I share that with you? Yeah, of course. I need that. How did you do it? Well, it's really simple, Bruce. It almost seems obvious out loud, but I learned to ask better questions. What I want to recommend is better questions framework to help you turn more conversations to clients. Does that sound like we're heading in the same direction? Yeah. All right, listen. It's really simple. And then you start talking. And then you have their attention. Then you have their buy-in. Then you have their connection. And this is where we turn more conversations into clients. I know some of you might have been saying, wait, keep going. That was good. Right. This is the same thing that I share with you all. I can't help everybody. Actually, that's not true. Maybe I can help everybody a little bit, but I'm really looking for those people I can help a lot that can make it transformative. Because if you're closing 9 out of 10 people you talk to, this may not be a good investment for you. But if you're only closing 1 out of 10 people you talk to, then hey, we can get that up. If you're closing 2 out of 10 of the people you talk to, hey, we can get that up. If you're closing 3 out of the 10, there's room for improvement. There's conversations that are already happening that should have been clients and they're not. And it's the questions you don't ask. So what I want to tell you to do, I don't even want you to buy anything. If you want to schedule a call, I'm gonna put the link. You go to newskillsnewyou.com, you schedule a call. New skills, plural, newyou.com. No spaces, no dashes. Click the schedule call. Right. If you want to talk, you're like, man, I want to figure out how Bruce can help me. Great. But for everyone else, what I want you to do, and your next calls, I want you to use those 5 questions, those 5 steps. The introduction, the situation, the aspiration, frustration, and then offer a solution. Okay.